Well, it's finally here, man. Much anticipated opening day archery season in New York State. Heading to work this morning and heading up to a buddy Jared's house after work today to go ahead and get in a tree stand for the first time this year. And I can't wait. Day one, buddy.
Day one.
Day one. Time to get going.
You're getting me out early.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Places I'm going to hunt the first 2 weeks are not the same places I'm going to hunt 20th and after. You know.
It's gonna be rough.
It's going to get chilly. Yeah, I just.
The beauty of this is you have. I'm gonna have a 10-yard walk, and you're gonna have 40. Good to go.
My big thing right now is just trying to figure out the organization of what goes in first, second, third.
Oh, should have the sun over our backs too.
Yeah, that's nice to have the deer looking into the sun for sure. Time waiting, and I put a lot of time and effort into this year on both public and private. Probably a good 200 miles of scouting. Found some real quality places on both public and private to hunt this fall, and I'm excited to go ahead and get started. Be nice to get a doe this first week and get a little confidence with my bow. She was a nice mature doe, but she had 3 little ones. I just couldn't do it, so hopefully a doe comes in that's at least has 2, and hopefully 1 and maybe none, but I just couldn't do it with 3 little ones with her, so she got a pass.
That was pretty cool. About 10 minutes ago, I had 5 bucks run down the point just across the draw from me. They must have caught my wind, because they dropped down into the creek below me and then ran down the creek. And it figures I must have double-clicked my record button, so I only caught the very end of it when one of the bucks was drinking out of the water. 2 looked like decent 2.5 and 3-year-olds, and the other 3 were kind of scrubby bucks, but cool to see, and surprised on October 1st that they were still running together.
After a couple days of real warm weather, I am back at it. I'm out here up with Jared on his property, and both stepping out tonight to a couple spots that I've never sat in and Jared's never sat in. So both of us are hoping to see some deer and hopefully get a doe down on the ground. Ready to go. Second evening hunt in a stand, and I'm pumped. Got an opportunity for a 3-day weekend to get out a bunch, so I'm looking forward to this being the beginning of a weekend that I get to be out in the woods and find peace, hopefully put something down. As I was climbing up my ladder to get into the stand, there was a doe bedded about 80 yards out in front of me up there. She jumped up and ran away. Wish I would have been able to get up and get into the stand before she jumped up, but it's part of what happens when you're coming in an afternoon hunt very close to bedding areas. Just got to work on practicing to be more stealthy and quiet coming in.
That was close. Just had 8 doe walk down past me. Didn't get any closer than 40 yards. And it was thick. I didn't think about taking a shot. I had 4 doe come down underneath me, and the wind swelling a little bit, and I heard one of them blow. And they got confused and kind of ran diagonally up this hill, right towards the tree stand. She looked up at me, didn't realize what I was, and decided to walk diagonally past me about 20 yards away. And that was a mistake. Doe down, baby. One of my goals first week or two of season here was when to get some confidence back and take my time on a shot and get a doe down and get some meat in the freezer. So there it is, you know, beginning of the second week, and got one of my 3 New York State doe tags filled, got some meat in the freezer, and gonna head out, go down, change clothes, and then Jared and I will come back up and we'll go ahead and track her. Sweet. Yeah. I gotta pass through. Couldn't even see the arrow from up in the tree because it was buried under leaves, but totally covered in blood. So just spotted 2 of blood right here. I'll go back and maybe even get the boys to come back and track. Well, I'm definitely pumped about that. It's a good start to the season. Just got to make sure that I take my time, don't rush my shots. If it's not a good shot, just wait. If you don't end up getting a shot, you didn't wound a deer. That's a luminox right there. Can't believe that there's not more from that arrow passing through.
I can almost see a trail right here.
Yeah.
There's a little drop right here. There's some up here on this leaf right here. So you can see the pie.
Oh yeah, spray. More blood there, more blood there.
This is about the best blood we found until we got within about 10 feet.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of blood.
Started to leak a little bit more. It was not.
Oh, hi. There she is.
Not.
God, that blood trail, there was not much.
Very much. Yeah, see, you went off to her off leg, so it just doesn't leak. It must have been just a devastating shot, but it went off. You just don't get that blood trail out that way.
Right.
I aimed for the far shoulder.
You got it.
First doe of the year, my goal first week or two was to get some meat in the freezer and get a doe down, build some confidence. And wild, I mean, she was quartered away enough that I hit her way in the back and it came all the way out that front shoulder right there. We didn't have much of a blood trail until like the last 10 yards. What'd she go, maybe 100 yards?
Yeah.
120
maybe,
at most,
yeah.
you know?
Yep.
So, doe down, meat in the freezer. Woohoo! Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Let me hunt.
You're welcome. Always.
Okay. Yeah, I can't believe how little blood there was.